Hey guys, it's Jenny here. So it is it's either 42 or 52. 42 on Monday, December 14th, my dad's birthday. And this is the start of a brand new reading vlog. This is vlog number 108. So my dad and I just got back from shopping, getting our bags adjusted. So my Christmas shopping is nearly done. I am like 85% done. There's only a couple more things that I have to get to complete some gifts, and then I'm done, and then I just have to wrap it all. So yeah, we got the gifts for the kids today. I didn't really get my own gifts because I'm kind of on low funds this year, as we all know. So my dad and I are just combining our gifts. So I shopped, he paid for it. We're gonna put both of our names on it, right? And I got some gifts for Jared, my mom, Lindsay, Logan. I even got a couple things for Rachel, I think. And yes, I am so close to being done. I just made a list of the rest of the stuff that I have to get tomorrow, and then I will be done. Hopefully. As long as I don't forget anything, I will be done. And yeah, it's just very stressful. Aside from getting my Amazon order figured out, because they did this thing where, like, it was a whole complicated thing. I had like a 10-item order, and it got split up into 3 separate shipments, and 2 of them have already been shipped out and they're on their way here. One of them was held back and said it wouldn't be here until the 29th through the 3rd, and I was like, what the heck? All of it was available. It said it was going to be here by the 17th. What the heck is going on? So I went through all the items, and one of the things went out of stock just as I ordered it. And so that held up the whole entire order, apparently. So I tried to cancel that item from the order and see if it made it any better. But no, it didn't. So I still haven't gotten the refund for the item that I canceled. So I contacted customer support today. And basically all they told me was that I would have to cancel the entire order and order it again if I wanted it to get there faster. So I canceled the order, but they didn't give me my refund, so I can't reorder it. So the only way I can do it is if I order it from my dad's Prime and then give him the refund money when it comes back into my account. Oh, it is such a debacle. And it is like such an important order because that's most of Rachel, Lindsay, and Logan's gifts is in that order. So it's like, frick. So in regards to reading, I am still on chapter 7 of Midnight Sun. I'm not sure the page count off the top of my head. But tonight, Logan's on his way over here, and then Rachel's coming over after work, and we're gonna have a slumber party. It is my dad's birthday today. Happy birthday, Thomas. And, yeah, so we got our backs adjusted. My back, my neck feels so much better. Before, when I tilted my head like this, I couldn't tilt it any farther than here without feeling it pull in the middle of my back, like right underneath my shoulder blade. Feels so much better. So the next time I go, we're gonna get a massage and then an adjustment right after so that we can get even more of that pressure relieved. Do you hear my cat? I think she's happy we're home. She's bored. She wants somebody to play with her. Bean! Hey! Come here! What do you got? What do you got? Nana. Bring it here. Bring your fish here. Come on. Bring it here. So yes, we are almost done Christmas shopping. Got my back adjusted. Feels great. And yes, Rachel and Logan are spending the night tonight. And then tomorrow, Rachel and I are going to go out and finish Christmas shopping. And just hang out because she doesn't have to work tomorrow. And then Wednesday, my mom might be coming down here. Not sure yet. I'm not sure if she will or not. And then Thursday, I don't think there's anything going on. Except for that I have to get my brother's room cleared out before he comes to stay. So that's probably what Thursday and part of tomorrow is going to go into. Thank you for bringing me your fish. Do you want to say hi to the people at all? Oh. That was kind of rude. So yeah, I have to get Jared's room cleaned out before he comes on Friday, which is my first day at Dairy Queen, and I work a 3 to 9 on Fridays, so I work 3 to 9 on Friday, 10 to 5 on Saturday, and then I don't think I work on Sunday. On the 23rd, we are taking my mom a surprise. I'm just gonna keep that in the vlog. I had to cut the other part out because I realized that I didn't want anybody to find out about it. So we're bringing my mom a surprise on the 23rd. And then the night of the 23rd, Rachel's coming and spending the night because it's a tradition. She always spends the night on the 23rd. And we pull an all-nighter. We pull an all-nighter. We snoop for Christmas presents. We play The Sims or Minecraft all night. And then wake up the next morning and are dead tired. But we're feeling in the Christmas spirit. 24th is Christmas Eve. Not 100% sure what I'm doing that day. And then Christmas. So there's a lot of stuff going on lately, which is why it's going to be difficult for me to get through Midnight Sun. But I want to try. But I wanted to open up this vlog anyways. So here it is. Long intro. Hello. How you doing? But I am actually going to get last week's vlog uploaded right now because it's ready to go. I have the thumbnail. I just need to press upload and let it do its thing. So yes, Logan's gonna be here first, and then Rachel will get here around 10 when she gets out of work. So yay. I'm very relieved to have most of the Christmas shopping done, but I just forgot about the shed. See guys, this is such a busy month. I'm stressing out. I need to get my rabbits home, but we still haven't figured out the shed. And there's a lot going on. But I will check in later. I just wanted to open up the vlog. Well, it was still Monday. What it do, y'all? So it is 11:17 on Wednesday, December 16th. Ugh. I'm pretty sure that I have already opened this vlog, but I just haven't been updating all that much. So I already filmed, I filmed a video, but you guys won't see it until like probably almost January, because it just really depends on when I do Christmas with everybody, because I filmed what I'm getting everyone for Christmas. And I'm not taking no risks, so I'm not putting it up until after I've given everyone their gifts. Because seriously, sometimes my family members just watch my videos out of nowhere and it's not like consistent. So I never know like when they're watching. So yeah, I'm currently getting my laundry and stuff like that. So yeah, today is Wednesday, and I start on Friday, so I don't have a very good timeline for getting much reading done. I'm gonna cry if this still smells bad when I get it out of the dryer. Low heat. I don't know what to use so that my blankets are still soft. Probably low heat, right? Anywho, I'm doing laundry, and tomorrow I have to clean out Jared's room. As I was saying, I have to gut Jared's room out tomorrow because I have it filled with boxes and stuff like that, and I think he's coming Friday. My back is really sore from my adjustment. So his room has got to get cleared out tomorrow, and then Friday is when I start my new job, and I work 3 to close. So come in the middle of the lunch rush and close the store. Anyways, so yeah, today I cleaned my room, got all my stuff done, did a couple loads of laundry. I'm still gonna have to finish drying my blankets and then dry the rest of the clothes that I just put in there. And I have to fold the ones that I just brought up and put those away at some point. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna put them because my dresser is completely filled to the brim. I just filled it earlier with the clothes that I unpacked. But, so I think that tonight before I go to bed, even if I don't make much progress, I want to at least try to read like a chapter in this. A chapter. There's a potential spam caller. It's so funny to me now because whenever I don't want to talk to somebody, I change their name to potential spam because I always decline the calls. But then it always makes me wonder if it's actually potential spam or if it's somebody whose number I just resaved because I didn't want to talk to them anymore. Guess we'll find out later. Anywho, so yeah, I have to clean out that room. And I'm going to put all the presents under the tree because right now the only thing that's under there is a couple presents for me and a couple presents for Jared from my father. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I know that there's something else I have to do today. Oh! I had to clean out my room and stuff like that, and I have to get ready for work because I start at Dairy Queen tomorrow, and I am very nervous. Like, quite. But Rachel will be there the whole time, so I should be fine. It's just nerve-wracking starting a new job. I think I'm feeling hot breakfast today. As I get it out of the freezer. So yeah, I haven't read any more Midnight Sun. I wanted to last night, but I ended up just... I wasn't in the reading mood, and I know that I could have forced myself to read and gotten something done, but I'm in that position where, like, I really wasn't in the reading mood. Like, I wanted to get something read, but I couldn't force it, and I just didn't have the motivation to pick up the book, so I didn't. I allowed myself to watch quite a few episodes of Supernatural, and just vibe. I'm aware that I look like a disaster. So, I have my work cut out for me between this room. Actually, it's really not that bad. I only have, like, the biggest thing is my desk, and then I only have like a couple boxes and a tiny bookshelf. So, probably just making a big fuss over nothing. And then, I have to fold my laundry. I have to finish laundry because I still have 2 loads downstairs. And yeah, so I have not read any more of Midnight Sun. And I am also thinking about, rereading Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo because that trailer has piqued my interest, but I figured I would update you guys because it's been a while. So this week, next week is going to be insane. I have plans every single day next week. and it's stressing me out because I also don't know when I work. So I'm going to be running on like overdrive this week between plans for Christmas, plans with friends, and work. Oh. But I'm going to eat breakfast and get a couple things done. I have to unload the dishwasher and reload it, but there's really not that much here to load it with, so shouldn't take me too long. And yeah, so I have to finish laundry, stuff like that. Rachel might come over at some point if she ever gets her butt up from her nap. So yeah, that's all. I will check in with you guys later. Hello, reading vlog. I would have opened this in my Christmas, what I got everyone for Christmas, but this is for me. So when I was ordering off of thrift books, I saw a book that caught my eye. And granted, I did have to buy it new, so it was almost full price. I just had to check it out. So, let's see what it is, shall we? This is The Girl of Hawthorne and Glass by Aidan Girard Poole. And it says, Ellie isn't just a teenage girl. She's a made thing. The witch is created to hunt down ghosts in the human world. Trained to kill with her 7 living blades, Eli is a flawless machine, a deadly assassin. But when an assignment goes wrong, Eli starts to question everything she was taught about both the human and witch worlds, the coven and her tyrannical witch mother. Terrified that she'll be unmade for her mistake, Eli seeks refuge with a group of human and witch renegades. To earn her place, she must prove herself by capturing the heart of the coven. With the help of 2 humans and a girl who smells like the sea, Eli is going to get answers and earn her freedom. This has been blurbed by Shauna McGuire. This is a Canadian author. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped about this. I'm gonna look on the inside and see if it tells me. Ooh, there's a sequel coming in 2021 and it's gonna be a duology. Okay. Stop. No, the Canadian ones are different than ours. They don't really tell us what happens, but I thought it sounded interesting, so I picked it up. So now I am waiting for another Thrift Books package, an Etsy package, and another Amazon package, and another package from the thing that I ordered from TikTok. So I'm waiting for 4 packages on my own, and then however many packages is coming in when I get all the stuff that I ordered off my dad's Prime. Also, I am in the middle of cleaning up my brother's room. I'm almost done. There's a box of books in there, but guess who doesn't have any more shelf space? Me. Hey guys, so, just a second. It is 11:36 on Tuesday, December 22nd. And yeah, so I have been severely behind lately on this reading vlog. I haven't gotten any reading done for a while. I really wanted to progress more in Midnight Sun, but things have been really crazy lately, with getting a new job and just the holiday season. I'm still working on Christmas presents, and there's just been a lot of shit going on that just hasn't been the best. Like, today is just not the best day. There's a lot of stuff going on in the family and in personal lives, and it just sucks. So I haven't felt like vlogging very much. I didn't really have anything to like give you guys. I didn't make any progress, and it really sucked. I have to work today. I have to work 3 to 9. And then after that, I'm having a sleepover with one of my childhood best friends who I haven't talked to in a really long time. And, yeah. Tomorrow we were supposed to go up to my mom's, but I don't know if we're doing that now. I ended up with a surprise litter of baby bunnies. We didn't think Esme was going to have babies, and so she got out with a buck by accident, and we were like really dreading it because baby bunnies, I'm at like maximum capacity right now, and it's the winter, and I used to like breed into the winter because the qualities of the bunnies would be better. They would have shorter ears. But we thought we dodged a bullet because she didn't deliver when she was supposed to. But yesterday, surprise, she delivered 2 weeks late, and there are 6 more baby bunnies. So yeah. Part of me is excited because, you know, I'm a rabbit breeder and baby bunnies. Just thank you for bringing me a bottle cap. And, like, part of me is excited because baby bunnies are baby bunnies, and I can't help but be like, oh my gosh, is this color? And I want to see what they look like grown out. But on a practical and realistic side, I'm kind of overwhelmed by the fact that there are going to be 6 more mouths for me to try to feed and home and care for. And yeah, it has just been so stressful lately. And so yeah, I have been working on a video. It's just basically a what I got everyone for Christmas video, which will go up probably not until I've given everyone their presents because I'm but yeah. Hey guys, so it is currently 9:11 on Monday, December 28th. So I was supposed to work today at 10, but I woke up and I just feel like crap today. So Rachel was a saint and is going in to cover my shift. But I actually just like want to sit down and talk. So for those of you who haven't seen it yet, like, you know, Whitney left book 2. And some of you may know that the whole reason I started this channel is because I was watching her videos, and she inspired me so much and instilled me with the confidence to create my own channel. And some of the things she said in her video just really resonated with me a lot. It's like, I want to be doing this so bad for you guys, but ultimately I am not in the best place with myself right now to be filming, and I don't know how to be okay with that. So I constantly just think that I have to get something done, patch it up, and get a video up. And I really haven't learned the concept of taking time off for myself. Like, yeah, I know I've taken a couple months off before, but I've never been able to actually stop, take almost a full year off to myself and just let it ride. But honestly, I would be lying if I said that I wasn't really upset that Whitney is leaving book 2, but I am. But I understand why she's doing it. Like, that is the point. Like, I fully understand what she was saying, and I understand so much of it. Like, I feel a lot of that, even though I've only been at this for a couple years. and I don't have that big of a following, I feel what she says. It's like it becomes less of a passion and more of a routine, and eventually the routine just becomes something that you don't want to do anymore. And that's not saying that I'm leaving booktube. I'm not. I don't think. My life just got so chaotic that trying to balance my channel felt like I was juggling, and I don't know how to juggle. So there's that. And yeah, it was great. I really did think that I was ready. Like I read a couple poetry collections. I started Midnight Sun, but I haven't finished a book since May. And I don't know like what the timeline is with that, but it seems that she and I both got in our funks around May, and it's just been really hard to pull myself out of that. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic and like everything that followed that, but I've been hitting just such a roadblock with myself because I really do like to do this, and I really love to read, and I have so many good books that I want to get read, but my life is not where I want it to be yet. There's so much that I'm still so stressed and overwhelmed about that even you guys don't know about. It was always in the back of my mind that I had been gone for too long, that I needed to read something, that I needed to upload something, that I kind of just forced myself back into it. And yeah, I was feeling pretty confident in the beginning, but I definitely lost a lot of my confidence during one of my second vlogs where I had read, like, I had done a lot of reading, and then in the next vlog, I couldn't even bear to pick up a book. And it's just that inconsistency that isn't fair to you guys. And it's really difficult because I so desperately want to be back to YouTube. And I have a lot of packages. I have a lot of videos filmed. And I still have a couple of packages arriving that I do plan to unbox with you guys. But seeing Whitney losing, the booktube community losing Whitney kind of just like really opened my eyes. I know we're never going to truly lose her because her videos are always going to be up, and there's a chance that she might come back one day or occasionally film a video here and there. But it's just, it hits a little different when you see the creator that you looked up to so much. And the reason that I started my channel was her. It breaks my heart to see her lose her confidence, and I fully support her in what she's doing, and I hope that I wish her the best. And it's just hard to see that because it makes you rethink everything. I mean, I know that I'm rethinking things right now. I'm not rethinking having a channel. I still plan to do this for at least a little bit yet, but it just makes me rethink jumping back into this so quickly. I just hold myself to certain standards that not even you guys hold me to. I hold myself to these standards, and when I don't meet them, I'm really hard on myself, and then I force myself to come back because I think it's what's best, but then it isn't functional. After all my Christmases are done and over with and stuff like that, I will be putting myself on a book buying ban because honestly, I just don't really see the need. The only book I will probably buy is the new Sarah J. Maas book, even though I despise Nesta and think Cassian deserves better. I'm still gonna buy it, obviously. And, yeah. Nana, come here. Come here. Come here. Did you bring them your fish? Hey, can you say goodbye to the people? Hey. I know you guys don't really hold me to any standards, but and I know that it's me that holds myself to those standards and those obligations, but for me it's just the pressure of being in the public eye that makes me feel like I have to be contributing more, that I have to be doing more, and that I have to be more than I am. So yeah. Hey guys, so it is 6:36 on Wednesday the 6th, and I don't know if you guys have turned on the news lately, but again, this is one of those situations where I feel like I have to say something about it because I have a platform, even if it's not a big one. I feel like this should still be addressed, and I just gotta say, I'm completely sick over what is happening in the Capitol right now. Almost to the point where I can hardly speak about it because it upsets me so much that we spent 6 months ago, we were spending so much time just arguing with each other because Trump supporters were like, oh my god, rioting is so wrong. You should expect to be shot and tear gas because rioting is wrong. Okay, yeah. Violence typically isn't the answer I would resort to, but if you are still continuing to dismiss these lives being lost, I can understand why people are going to want to riot. But no, to them, they're never going to riot, right? Because that's stupid. And back the blue, right? Right? White privilege isn't real. Okay, so right now Trump supporters are throwing a temper tantrum because Trump lost, and they somehow got into the White House. Like, where are those rubber bullets and tear gas now? I am just so... I'm so disappointed in this country, and if I had the money to, I would be gone so fast. If I had the money and I didn't have everything here holding me down, I would not be in America any longer, because the longer that I live here, the news just continues to get more depressing by the day, and I am just so upset by what's happening in the Capitol. Like, I went to war with family members over what happened 6 months ago with the Black Lives Matter community, and suddenly this is fine. Like, no, it's not okay for us to riot for actual lives, but it's okay for you to riot because you didn't get your way? The hell? And yeah, so I had to work today, and I figured that this is going to be closing out my vlog. I am editing it right now. But this is why I am struggling deciding what to do next. So originally in this vlog, I briefly touched on Whitney's absence, her leaving booktube, and how I was about to take a break. I was really wanting to take a break. I was feeling really burnt out that day and really upset, and I said that I was going to take a break and I didn't know how long it would be. But a couple days ago I was watching booktube and I just really wanted to get back into it. So I am just in such a weird spot. Like, my mood with reading and booktube fluctuates so often that I really can't give you guys a definitive answer. Because some days are like today, where I am feeling so many emotions that I don't know what to do, and I just want to curl in within myself and not do any of it, not deal with any of it. And then some days I'll be feeling really motivated and want to pick up a book or something, or want to film a video or get something uploaded. And I am way too conflicted to make a decision. So I guess for the time being, I will get up whatever videos I can, and I guess I won't take a break. I guess I'll just upload whenever I can, or whenever I'm feeling up to it. And I'm sorry because I keep changing this up on you guys, but I don't know, it's just so hard for me to make a decision lately on anything, and I'm stressed. But I do have an update. My shed is shipped, and it said it is scheduled for delivery on Friday, so it should be here Friday. And I'm hoping that throughout the week, my dad, my uncle, and I, we can get that up. And that I already took next weekend off of work. So I'm hoping that if my dad takes it off, that we can go hook up the trailer and bring my rabbits home next weekend. And that, I'm trying not to cry because I'm so emotional right now over so many things. And that will be such a tremendous relief off my shoulders. My rabbits will be home. I won't have to worry about that anymore. The only thing I'll have to worry about is getting money saved up, practicing my driving, and scheduling my road tests, because I definitely have to take my road tests before March, because that is when my permit expires, and if it expires before I test, then I have to retake the test and get a new permit. So there's just so much going on right now, and I am just so mad about what is going on at the White House. Just a disclaimer, I know that it was the Capitol that they stormed. I knew that even when I filmed that, but I was just, like, very flustered and had a hard time thinking. But I do fully know that it was the Capitol that was stormed. And, yeah. Because you already know that if those protesters were black, or if it was just for the Black Lives Matter community, nobody would have made it past. Not a single one. Or they would have gotten shot or tear gassed. And how can you still sit here and say that America is not a racist country? We are so freaking racist. Like, and white privilege isn't real. Okay. Really? Like, we're literally looking at it. If those people were black, they would not be alive. Again, I know now this was filmed like right as it first started happening, and I know now that there was a woman who got shot and killed, and then they have arrested a couple of the men, but the general point is, they wouldn't have made it in. Like, those men wouldn't have made it in if they were black. They wouldn't have been able to steal those things, and they sure as hell would not have had a peaceful arrest. It was... It's just the hypocrisy of it all. That's my general point. But I know what happened. It's just, I was speaking when it was first happening and when all of the shock and backlash had first started on it. So, yeah. I don't really care how controversial that opinion is. That's just how it is. That's literally the facts. That is 100% fact. What happened 6 months ago versus now is a complete hypocritical thing. And it's racist. 100% racist. So rioting for Black Lives Matter community is wrong, but rioting because Trumpet didn't win, that's fine. That's fine. Also, that protester, or I'm not really sure. I only saw this briefly, but apparently a cop shot somebody in the back in front of his kids and he was paralyzed or something along those lines. I didn't really hear the complete story, but like, what is going on? But yes, I was editing this vlog and then I saw the news and I had heard a little bit about it, but I finally got a chance to read up on it now that I'm out of work, and it's just pissing me right off. I'm mad. I'm real mad. And thankfully I have tomorrow off, so I finally get a break, which was much needed because as you guys may be able to tell, I'm very overwhelmed right now, and I'm caught up on most of my household things. I just need to get this footage out of my camera roll, and I also really need to finally get those books on the swaps. I might say screw it and list donate most of them, just because I'm just so sick of them being in my room and in my way. So yeah, this vlog will be going up. You guys are probably gonna see this today. And you guys will see my what I gave everyone for Christmas vlog. And then what I got for Christmas will probably go up by the weekend, I'm assuming. Because I'm doing my Christmas with Logan hopefully tomorrow. I'm not sure, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, even though this vlog was super late and didn't really have much in it because it has been such a crazy month. It's been a really crazy 2 weeks and I've been struggling a lot. I've been working a lot of hours. I'm working 6 days this week. And that's even more than a manager. So I'm a little bit worn thin between working 6 days this week and getting everything figured out and usually having plans on my days off and not really having any time to just relax and have time to myself. I'm just stretched very thin. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I have decided that I'm not going to go on break. I am just going to post whenever I can, whatever I can. And it's not going to be consistent, so I'm sorry about that, but I just need to work at my own pace until I can build up a steady rhythm. And maybe once some of this craziness is over, once I get more into a routine with work and once the bunnies are back, and I can establish a routine with myself, maybe then I will be able to get onto a consistent schedule for videos. But for now, I'm just going to be taking it at my own pace. So keep that in mind, please, and bear with me. I'm sorry about it, but it is very necessary. So I hope you all are staying safe and having a good night. Happy New Year. And yeah, I will see you next time for a new video.